Are my slides visible?
Yes, ma'am. The slide is visible.
Okay, so this is Gulafsha Choudhury. I'm a senior research fellow at the Department of Physics, Assam University, Silchar. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers, Hex-Star Universe and their collaborators, for giving me this opportunity to speak in front of you all. So today I'll be speaking on asteroid study, the science and the scope and project participation related to asteroid. So as I was informed, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling very well, so I apologize in advance for my voice. So as I was informed, my audience will be mainly school and college students. So I have tried to make my slides very basic. I hope I'd be able to make you understand. So, to start with, what asteroids are? These are actually the small celestial bodies that orbit around the sun. The asteroid means star-like. The asteroid comes from two Greek words. For the astor means star, and oid means shape. So, from the meaning, we can say the asteroids are star-like. Shapes of the asteroids are star-like. So, as I said, asteroids are small rocky objects that orbit around the sun, like our planet Earth and all other planets. But these are very much smaller compared to the planets. There are lots of asteroids in our solar system. There is a dedicated region at which these asteroids live, and this region is known as main asteroid belt, a region between the two planets Mars and Jupiter. So between these two planets Mars and Jupiter, the asteroids orbit. The orbit of the asteroid lies, and they orbit around the sun. So from where these asteroids actually came from? So when our solar system was formed around 4.6 billion years ago, the sun formed, and our planet and all other planets came into existence. So from after the formation of the solar system, the remnants or the leftover which remained after the formation of solar system are now termed as asteroids. So the currently known asteroid count is 11 lakhs 13,527, and this data information I've collected from NASA website. So this is the current known number of asteroids. So, what is the size of the asteroid? The size basically ranges from few kilometers, around 530 kilometers, to few meters. I've shown some example in this image. Here you can see the left hand side. This is a very huge asteroid, the name of which is Ford Vesta. It is actually not the largest one. It is the second largest known asteroid. The first one is Tupalas. This is the second largest asteroid, the size of which is around 524 kilometer. And in the right hand side, in this semicircle, some other examples I have shown in the decreasing order of their sizes. The first one is 21 Luciatia, then 253 Matilde, and then and so on. So you can see this is the largest asteroid, and this one, the last one, 2867 Stains, this is the smallest one. So you can compare the sizes, and this is just like a dot, and this is as big as like 500 kilometers. So you can see the asteroid varies. The size of the asteroids size of the asteroid varies widely. And the fun fact is that even if you add all the asteroids together, the mass of all the asteroids combined is less than that of Earth's moon, that is our moon. So you can see from this picture, the mostly the shapes are irregular in shape, but a few of them are nearly spherical, like this one, Four Vesta. But these have craters like our moon, so they are often pitted or cratered. And since they revolve around sun in elliptical orbits, so the asteroids also rotate sometimes quite erratically, so sometimes tumbling as they go. So more than about 150 asteroids are known which have their companion moon. That means they have a companion asteroid. Some have more than one moon. There are also binary asteroids. Binary asteroid means it is a two system asteroids where both the asteroid orbit each other. So it is called as binary asteroid. They are roughly equal in size. Based on composition, there are three types of asteroids. First one is C type. These are most common. They mostly contain clay and silicate rocks, very small amount of, and are dark in appearance. Then comes the S type, which contains mostly silicate, mainly silicate materials and nickel iron. And then comes M types. These are metallic asteroids. So the asteroids compositional differences are related to how far they are formed from the sun. So asteroids which are very close to sun, they experience high temperatures, and because of the high temperature, uh, when they formed, they are partly melted, with iron sinking to the center, and that force the basaltic lava to the surface of such asteroids. So now coming to the classification of asteroids, the asteroids are classified into three categories. The first one is main asteroid belt. As I have said in the beginning, there is a dedicated region between the two planets, Mars and Jupiter. There is a region known as asteroid belt where the asteroid lies. So the main belt here in this image, you can see this is the main asteroid belt, and this is between the planet Mars and Jupiter. And you can see almost the majority fraction of the asteroids lies in this belt, in the main asteroid belt. The belt is estimated to contain between 1.1 and 1.9 million asteroids, which is larger than 1 kilometer in diameter, and millions of smaller ones. So mostly almost 90% of the asteroids lies here only. The second type is Trojan's asteroid. These are the asteroids which lies towards the larger planet. Larger planet means Jupiter. So, but one might assume, one might get confused why if they lies in the orbit of Jupiter, why they do not collide, because of their position. They lie in a very special position, because of which they avoid collision with the Jupiter. The And the third type is the near Earth asteroid. Near Earth asteroid. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay. So, near Earth asteroids are the asteroids which come closer to the orbit of Earth. And there are a few asteroids which actually cross the Earth's orbital path, and these are known as Earth crosses. So, in simple word, if I want to say, some asteroids which go in front and beyond the planet Jupiter, these are called Trojan asteroids, which lies between Mars and Jupiter. These are called main belt asteroid, and the asteroids which come closer to the Earth's orbit are called near Earth objects, or NEOs for short. And we are very much interested in near Earth objects only. So NASA keeps a very close watch on near Earth objects like asteroids. So, can the orbit of an asteroid be changed? Yes, it can. It can be changed. There are several ways, out of which one is the since Jupiter is the Jupiter has huge mass and huge gravity. Because of its massive gravity, the orbit of the asteroids can be changed by occasional or and the other method is by occasional or close encounters with Mars or other objects. So this encounter actually can knock out the asteroids from their orbit, and then they spread out in space, and spread out in space in all direction. So these asteroids are actually known as stray asteroids. So the stray asteroids, if they come out of their orbits, and then they in a random direction, then they take another orbit, and sometimes these stray asteroids or asteroid fragments can slam into Earth and other planets. There are history in past, so it can play a major role in the geological history of the planets and in the evolution of life on Earth. So coming on science, science on asteroid, science or scope. So we can study asteroid in multi wavelength. So for that we have to conduct astronomical observations. There are several observatories across the world for conducting astronomical observations. Both there are ground-based telescopes, there are space-based telescopes. So we have a research group. We basically target on ground-based telescopes, and we actually do the polarimetric analysis of celestial objects. And asteroid is also one of the source which we are currently studying in our group. So we basically target the ground-based telescopes which has polarimeter attached as the back-end instrument to the telescope. So polarimetry, you must know what polarimetry is. I suppose you have studied this in school and college. So polarimetry is nothing but the study of polarized light. And what polarization is the transformation of unpolarized light into polarized light. So here to make it more understanding, I have added two images. You can see when the light comes from a star, it is actually unpolarized light, because the electromagnetic the electric and magnetic waves of light, these are randomly oriented, and hence these are called the unpolarized starlight. When these unpolarized light passes through a medium, here the dust screen is a medium. When it passes through the medium, it becomes partially polarized. That means only one direction gets passed, and all other orientations of electromagnetic waves gets blocked. So this is also a ray diagram. When this unpolarized light, you can see these are randomly oriented. When passes through the polarizer, it becomes plane polarized, that is single orientation is there after passing through the polarizer, and here these dust grains acts as the polarizer. So in our research group, we have collaboration with two observatories. First one is the 1 meter Sampurnanan telescope, which is situated at Aries, Nainital, India. So these are the images of the observatory. The left one I have clicked. This is the image of the observatory, and this is the image of the telescope inside the observatory. And the second collaboration we have is with PRL Observatory, which is situated at Mount Abu, Rajasthan, India. It has 1.2 meter Mount Abu infrared telescope. The left one is the image of the observatory, and the right one is the image of the telescope. So we have so far conducted observations of around 5 asteroids. So out of which I am going to show two, uh, five Astrea and 511 Davidda. These both these asteroids are observed from the Aries Nainital Observatory from 1 meter Sampurnanan telescope during 19th January 2020, and the apparent magnitude of these asteroids were around 9 during the time of observation. So these are the data we have collected. The right one is the data we have observed, we have captured from the observatory, and the left one is the data from a space telescope. Here you can see the bright dot, or bright star-like dot, which is a little larger compared to the other dots. So this is the image of the asteroid. This is the image. This is the asteroid 5 Astrea. You can see these 5 Astrea. So you can see, to compare our data with the sky image, so you can see there are no bright objects at the center of this frame. This is the frame of the sky collected from a space telescope. So asteroids are moving objects. They do not have a fixed position like stars and planets. These are moving. So when you capture capture the sky image, there might not be the you might not find the asteroid there when you capture. So you can only see the asteroid in your frame when it comes nearer to Earth. So it's just to make sure that we are the data we are getting is accurate or correct, we have to compare it with the sky image in the left. So since there are no objects as the center, we can be sure that this is a moving object, which is our target asteroid. You can see these three. Is my cursor visible, Orithro?
Yes, ma'am. The cursor is visible.
Okay. Okay. So you can see this star and this star, these are all stars. Okay, this star and this star, in semicircle there are three stars. So you can see there are three stars in the semicircle. One bright star is there above this one. So above this one we have one bright star, and one bright star is here also. So this is our this star is this one, but no bright source at the center like this one. So we are confirmed that this is the image of our asteroid. Similarly, this is the data or observed image of 511 Devida. This one was 5 Astrea, and this is of 511 Devida. Here also you can see the left one is the observed image and the right one is the sky image. So here you can see this bright source, bright object. This is our target asteroid 511 Devida. You can, if you compare it with this frame, there are no bright source at the center, but here we have. So we are confirmed that this is our target asteroid. So we use some there are several techniques, there are several methods to analyze data, this astronomical data of any sources, not only asteroids, of any sources. So we what we follow is this IRAF, image reduction and analysis facility, so which uses a few steps which is shown in this flow chart. There are also methods known as iris, and then you can use pyraf. Pyraf is actually Python. If you use iraf in a Python script, so it is basically iraf only, but in Python language, Python script. So these are a few steps. I'm not going in details into. If you pursue your career in astronomical data reduction procedure, I'm sure you will get this. So I'll just read out the first step is bias reduction. Then we go for flat equation, speak about the project participation. So you must know there is a citizen science group which is so he has been a new promote me among the citizen to make them aware, develop their interest in astronomy and astrophysics. And this is actually the field of astronomy needs more manpower to analyze the data, to invest or contribute their result to find significant data. So they are doing a citizen science group. They are doing several astronomy projects. So one of the group is Estrogen, which is being led by Dr. Himadri Shekhar Das. He's my supervisor actually. So this is under citizen science group only. We are a member of 9 citizen scientists now. So this is mainly focused on asteroid detection projects. Me as a citizen scientist, I joined Astrogen on 28th of March 2022. This is this is an asteroid search campaign under International Astronomical Search Collaboration. So I have done two campaigns, and our group had recently the report came out, and our group has successfully detected 18 asteroids in this session, out of which I myself has detected one. So motivation behind citizen science projects is actually, you can, if you do these astronomy projects or space science projects, you can explore the career opportunities in space science. So when you for further study, you can explore whether this is of your interest or not. And also and also to work for society by helping out scientists with the detection of near Earth objects. As I said, scientists keep a close watch on near Earth objects. So recently, NASA has launched a mission which is known as DART mission. This is actually double asteroid redirection test. So the aim of this mission is to, this is actually planetary defense system. The aim of this mission is to deflect the orbit of the asteroids which are supposed to, or which are assumed to hit Earth someday, which are directed towards Earth. So to prevent those, as a defense system, this mission was launched to hit these asteroids and deflect them when they are not hitting Earth. So one asteroid which is named as D Dimos, which has its moon as Dimorphos, and the impact is supposed to be on 26th of September. That is just 5 days after. So as I said, scientists continuously monitor Earth crossing asteroids, those target asteroids, Earth's orbit, and near Earth asteroids that approach Earth's orbital distance to within 28 million miles, which is around 45 million kilometers. And that may pose an impact, or that may be a threat to our Earth. Normal citizen. And these are some photo gallery during taking observation. This is the image of telescope. This is the control panel, from which we monitor, we control the telescope. This is from Mount Abu telescope. This is Eris Nenital. Mm. Thank you so much. With this, I would conclude. Orithra, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have concluded.
Okay, so now, if any of you are having any doubts and or any queries, you can start asking the questions to ma'am. Ma'am will be happy to answer them.
Hello.
Okay, please write your question. I can, because I have some network issues. So
Yeah.
you can write your questions in the text chat box.
Ma'am, good evening, ma'am.
Yes, good evening.
Ma'am, what is difference of asteroid belt and Van element?
Sorry,
What is difference between Van element and asteroid belt?
not sorry, I'm not getting you. Can you write it? Asteroid belt and
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Keshav, can you please kindly write your question in the chat box?
Okay, sir. Ma'am, I send my question.
Ma'am, I think your mic is muted.
Hello.
So as we can see that ma'am has left the meeting because ma'am is facing some network issues. So please stay tuned. Okay. So guys, as we are now currently having a break, so now I would like to do an announcement. So this is for all of you. There is a very big opportunity waiting for you guys who are really into rockets, as we are organizing a virtual rocket designing challenge. So if you want to participate in that, keep track of that event in our website. Our website is www.hexstaruniverse.com. I'm providing you the link in the chat. Okay.
Sir, please send the link in the WhatsApp group.
Those who are in our WhatsApp groups, they will also get the links. No problem.
Is there any hate? Is there any feedback form provided?
Yes, can you please repeat your question?
Would you provide any kind of feedback form or not for
Once at a
certifications?
time.
Sorry,
Yeah, yeah. I was not able to hear as two of you were speaking at the same time.
would you provide any kind of certifications or feedback form
Yeah,
or
certificates will be provided.
okay?
Sir, how can I join the WhatsApp group, sir?
Keep a track. If keep an eye on our website, we will update everything on our website and join
Okay.
our Discord server. Okay, I am giving you the link in the chat also.
For what's called design, which software you must use?
Open Rocket software is required. It is a completely
Uh,
free software. You can install it and use it.
So this session has ended or ma'am will join at some
Ma'am
time?
will join. Ma'am is facing some issues with the internet and she's
Okay,
also not well. Okay, so ma'am is here, I
I
think.
okay, I've joined. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. So
No
I've
problem.
lost all the questions in the chat. So there was a question related to Van Allen belt and asteroid belt. Van Allen belt is actually the radiation belt. It actually traps energetic electrons and protons, and whereas asteroid belt is the belt where the asteroid lives. So
Ma'am, my question is how M-type stars can survive in trillions ages? As we know, in observable universe, till now, no M-type star, those stars which are very uh, cool stars, ultra cool stars, have died. So how they survive with just 2,500 degrees Celsius temperature around in trillions ages? Can you explain in detail?
How M-type stars survive? Can you repeat?
Yes, how M-type stars survive in trillions ages? Because as we know till now, no red dwarfs have died since Big Bang. So how they survive with just a very less temperature, around 2000 degrees Celsius, 2005 degrees Celsius, like TRAPPIST 1 or LP8909, and so many stars.
I'm not quite getting your answer. If you can write it here, I can understand. Someone wrote, "What are the Trojan asteroid?" So I've said in my talk, Trojan asteroids. Trojan asteroids are the asteroids which lives around the towards the larger planet Jupiter, which actually lives in the Jupiter orbit. So these are Trojan asteroids. And the next question is, why do asteroids are in weird shapes? So as I've said, these are the remnants from the formation of solar system. So because these are the leftovers actually. So because of the collision, the shapes of the asteroids are very irregular. And the next question is, does these asteroids have molten core? Yes, the asteroids which were formed very close to the sun have molten core, and because of that, they have lava like basaltic lava around their surface.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, myself Nior. I have asked three questions during the talk. Can you check?
Actually, I have lost the chat. Can you please write it again? Because I mean, I accidentally left
May I
from
ask
the.
directly?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
My first question was, can an asteroid from the asteroid belt come near the Earth and behave as a NEO?
Yeah, sometimes if there are collisions, then they can come out of their orbit and becomes an error object.
Are there some distinctions in respect to sizes or some other factors?
Sizes, it depends. Actually, it depends. Yeah, it depends on the size. If it is huge enough to sustain the collision, then it may not come out of the orbit.
Okay. And the next question is, does asteroids have any kind of magnetic fields? Are they affected by the Earth's magnetic field somehow?
That I'm not sure about, but yes, if polarization is there, then there might be the effect of magnetic field.
And what kind of polarization you consider? Light polarization?
Yes, light polarization.
Does asteroid have any kind of light?
Ma'am, I have
Sorry.
mentioned my question regarding M-type stars.
Yes, I'm getting to you.
I asked, does asteroids have light of their own or they are reflected one light?
Ma'am, so do you want us to conclude the session over here?
Yes, I think you kindly share my email ID with them.
Okay, ma'am. I think yeah, it is shared in the chat.
Mm-mm. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And it was a really wonderful session having you
Ma'am,
as our
share your
speaker.
LinkedIn
It
profile
was an
also
honor.
if you are on LinkedIn.
Yeah, it is search Gulafsha Choudhury. I will write it here.
Just share the link directly so we can connect. Ma'am, I'm talking about LinkedIn profile, not name.
Yes, you can search by this name. Also, I'm sharing the link. Just give me a moment.
Lina, you will get the batch. Please hold on. I will do an announcement regarding the batch.
Okay, I have shared.
Thank you, ma'am, once again for this wonderful presentation. And thank you for being our guest for today's session.
Thank you so much for having me, and I apologize. I couldn't. I mean, answer all the questions. I will try to get back from my email, and if any other media if they want to connect to me. Well, thank you
No
so
issues,
much.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And I request other participants to stay back in the meeting as we do have some important announcements to make. Okay, so guys, there is one more announcement to make. That is, we have also started a whole new segment that is space talks and webinars in regional languages. Now you can also learn about space in your own language. So in this event, you can use the hashtags, that is hashtag Hex-Star Universe and hashtag space in my own language, hashtag space in my language, and post anything that you like regarding space or regarding like pictures or any other stuff in your on your LinkedIn or on your social media platforms, and there you can also tag Hex-Star Universe. And lastly, the announcement is about the badge that you all are mostly awaiting for. Just hold on. So we are sharing the badge right now. So you guys can download the badge right now and share the badge in your LinkedIn profile and tag Hex-Star Universe. Okay. We will be waiting for like 10 minutes for you to download the badge, and then the meeting will be closed.
Sir,
Yes.
have you sent a badge in email?
No, the badge link is given in the chat.
Okay, sir.
You can download the badges right now, and you can share the badges in LinkedIn and tag Hex-Star Universe.
I want to ask how these type of batches will help in future.
Chulo, can you please repeat your question? I was not able to hear the question.
I want to ask. I want to ask how these batches. Sorry, these uh, batches that that you have shared right now.
Yeah. How will they
Star.
help?
Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
how will they help?
okay, so these badges will like showcase your skills that you have done this webinars, and now you're kind of eligible for doing our master classes. When we'll be doing the master classes, this will be like a
But
skill
for
test.
example,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Please go
but
on.
uh, our name is not printed on that. So how will they help?
It will only help if any of you guys are not sharing the link elsewhere, so that anyone else will not be able to download.
Actually, I have downloaded. I want to ask my name or someone name is not printed. It's print Hex-Star Universe printed. So how will it certified that I have got this batch?
Okay, so we will be adding a new section in our website. You can add these batches in our in your profile when we'll be adding that section in our website. Have you understood?
Yeah.
Guys, please hurry up, download the badges and share it on LinkedIn. We're waiting for you guys to do it.